Hello racing fans, and welcome to It's a Breeze with myself, Deez. This show proudly brought to you by Tab Gold, the intelligent bet. Well, we are previewing Wednesday the 6th of November, where we carded to race on the turf and the poly track. But I must tell you, the valued racing fan, that there's been lots of rain here in KZN. So just keep an eye on changes, on what happens on the day. Of course, we know that jockey Muzieni will not be riding, and watch out for the replacement riders. And on behalf of the It's a Breeze team, I must just say to you, Muzieni, an unfortunate fall over the weekend. We wish you a speedy recovery. You had a plan of action this season, Muzi, and chin up, positive, and come back quick and with a complete recovery as well. We wish him all the best, because he was riding really well this season. Not that he's been riding bad in any other season, but it looked like a season where he was going to make it a big mission of his to win that jockey championship. So speedy recovery to Muzieni. But I mentioned that watch out on card changes, etc. for Wednesday. Turf and the poly at the time of recording, all that may change with all the inclement weather about here in KZN. But all the homework is done. All that's left is for you to get on the tote. Let's get into it. And we are going to keep the show as we've planned. It is recorded much earlier for the race meeting. Again, I remind you, keep an eye on changes, scratchings, etc., especially if there are any surface changes, because we're racing on the turf and the poly. So, Barpot race number 1, and I've gone numbers 7 and 8 there, just the two runners, the two 3-year-olds, numbers 7 and 8, and I think we're safe there in leg number 1. Leg number 2, numbers 2, 5 and 8, Fish Eagle, who made a very good debut for the Gary Ridge stable, number 5, Rodriguez, and number 8, Kirari's team, 2, 5 and 8 there. In the next leg, which is race number 3, numbers 1, 4 and 5, 1 being Rhythm, 4, Kalahari Roller with the claim 4, and number 5, Preemptive Strike, who is a model of consistency. Then on to race number 4. Well, here I've gone with numbers 3, 5 and 8, 3, Mind the Gap, 5, River Dance, and of course the horse that's been frustrating to follow, maybe get it right on Wednesday, Mac Dazzler. A banker for me in race number 5 is going to be Ladybug for Unreynell and Platinum Racing. On what I saw of her winning last time out, I think all she needs to do is just build on that, and she will be the horse to beat. And then we close off the bar pot in race number 6 with numbers 2, 4 and 5. 2, Rolling the Viking, 4, Hoodwinked, and 5, Ironmonger. So that will be the buy pot, and then we move on to our next bet, and it comes up in the race where I already like the look of Ladybug, as I mentioned in race number 5. So what I've done there is bank up Ladybug with numbers 1, 2, and 3, and that will be a 3-rand exacta. And then our last bet is going to be a jackpot, and we are going with jackpot 2, and again, Ladybug being the anchor in the first leg of that jackpot. So the last jackpot, jackpot 2, I'm just going to give you the time on what that jackpot starts off at 14:48, which is jackpot 2 over 1,200 meters. And we're going to bank up number 5, Ladybug, in leg 1 of that jackpot by numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to be leg number 2. Leg number 3, numbers 5, 6, and 8. 5, 6, and 8. Going with those numbers. I think number 8 looks like a hard horse to beat, but we're boating both Kanamea horses along with number 5, Pleased to Meet You, that made a very good debut here in KZN on the poly track. And then the last leg, numbers 1, 3, and 4, I think the winner will come from that. Benny in the area, number 3, 3-time Tipple, and number 4, Sweeper Keeper. And if you multiply that out, it's 4 times 4, which is 16, and 16 times 3, which will give you 48 rand. Yeah, that is what it costs, 48 rand. And that's it, guys. Yeah, I wish you all the best. If you're racing on Wednesday at Hollywoodbets Greyville, it's carded to race on the turf and the poly, but keep an eye on scratchings. With the bad weather about, things could change on the day. They may make all the races on the poly track. You'll never know. And we'll see what happens on this Wednesday. To you, the valued racing fan, as always, thank you for your invaluable spend on the tote, and together we can make a difference. Have a blast, find all the winners, and hopefully it turns out to be a wonderful day if you're racing on the 6th of November, Wednesday, Hollywoodbets Greyville. From the entire team, it's a breeze with myself, Deez. You take care, and until we meet again, you take care. Salani kahle.